Drake going to see if he can capitalize on this. He's got Cole Witter in the backfield off to his left. He's going to take the snap, drop back, a little three-step drop, pull it down. Still got his eyes downfield, going to throw it down there. He's got an open man down the corner, and he's touchdown. Perry Maroons, Braxton Dale. The tight end started out like he was blocking Jeff, released out there, and Fairview had no clue.
That's the strength of Mason Drake. He pulls the ball down to run, but he's got that size, he's got that height that even though he's running with the ball and heading towards the line of scrimmage, those eyes are always downfield, and there it was, a perfect connection, 34-yard pass, touchdown.
Looks, but he's not going to have enough time to look because Connor Williams is going to wrap him up for a loss and drag him to the ground. Connor Williams pounds his chest. His third solo tackle, first sack of the ball game, and Fairview's going to have to punt once again.
Now Fortune, he slipped him. He slipped that tackle. And old Connor Williams, he just put that big old hand out there and grabbed him by the jersey and said, "No, you're not going anywhere but down."
Drake give it to Dylan Avery. Dylan Avery going to pound up the middle, and he's in the end zone for his first Perry Maroon touchdown. Perry Maroons go up 13-0 on a 2-yard plunge from Dylan Avery.
That's a good, strong drive by the Perry Maroons to take it from, where did they start? Their
own
44-yard line. And, hey, 56-yard drive. I know 15 of that was on the pass interference, but if he doesn't make that pass interference, it would have been a touchdown like a play earlier.
Snap to Drake. Drake a little bit of a fake. Nice route by Brody Harbor. Touchdown Maroons. That route by Brody Harbor was crisp and it was good. How about the faith of Mason Drake to go back to the guy that's fumbled it a couple times, get him in the scoring column?
Absolutely nothing wrong with Brody Harbor's hands on that play. He got held up coming out of the backfield on that little slip route, popped right up to his feet. Big old Mason Drake put it right where he needed to be.
Mason Drake takes the snap, gives it to Cole Witter. Witter, a couple cuts, and he's into the end zone for the 1-yard score.
Yeah, that's the problem that the Perry offense poses to any defense that they face. They're on the 1-yard line. Most teams, you're just going to pack it in tight because they're going to run it up the middle or they're going to try, it's going to be a run. But when you've got Mason Drake back there and the receiving core that he has, it could be a slant, it could be a fade, who knows?
From the 48, and a nice throw there. Oh, what a pick! What an interception! That is Braxton Dale, a one-handed OBJ-like pick, and he's still running. Look at the kid go.
Oh,
Braxton Dale, are you kidding me?
Did you see that hit he took, and he just bounced off of it and kept going? And yeah, that's an OBJ-type play. Just reach up and pull that thing down.
Oh my goodness! It was a good throw by Brenner Fortune. I thought he had just got it off the outstretched arm of Braxton Dale, and he puts the big mitt up and records the interception. What a play!
Oh, that's ESPN top 10 highlight reel there.
8 more yards for the Maroons. Mason Drake takes the snap. He's going to fire one over to Brody Harbor. No, it's going to be over to number 4. It overthrown Brody Harbor to Ethan Calhoun, who was probably his intended target. Mason Drake, Ethan Calhoun, 22 yards, touchdown Perry Maroons. Go Maroons go, 32-0.
That's the thing about Mason Drake. You hear all these people in the stands after that last hit he took. They're all, you're hearing some cuss words and they're all mad and everything. He just gets up and he's just like, whatever, I'm gonna throw a touchdown.
Mason Drake, play action, goes up top. Brody Harbor, what a catch in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown Maroons.
Attaboy, Brody.
Brody Harbor, how about that for a little bit of a redemption story? Brody Harbor, 17 yards after 16 to Dale. And the Perry Maroons score once again. Now 38-0.
Nothing wrong with those hands, huh?
Nothing wrong.
Attaboy.
Absolutely not.
I'm telling you, I'm so happy that look at him dancing on the sideline. I love it.
This post-game interview brought to you by Custom Dental. and Dr. Dewhurst. Coach Cole, 1-0. It's about as good as you could have hoped for, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, we'll take it. That's any time we can come out ahead, it doesn't matter. We'll take it. It was a good game. Kids played hard. It's week 0, so there were some sloppy things. There's things that need to get corrected, but for the most part, first game out, kids played hard, executed fairly well, and defensively did a great job rallying to football. So we can't ask for any more than that.
With their quarterback Fortune and Brody Wills on the outside, I mean, just defense did a pretty good job of just stringing them out to the sideline and rallying to the football.
Yeah, they did. They did a great job, and that's what Coach Carmen preaches that all the time. I want 11 guys running the football. He tells them, his saying is, don't be back there counting your change when everybody else has got them wrapped up. Fly to the ball, and they did. I mean, I can't even count how many times you look out and there's 11 gray jerseys around the football. So that was a great job by our defense, and a lot of that's just a mentality. You guys had a mentality, we're going to run to the football and we're going to get after it.
Now, I know I probably missed a bunch of tackles from Dylan Avery out there, but I had 8 by my count somewhere in the third quarter.
Yeah.
How about that guy? I mean, you said you've been trying to get him to play football for so long. You mentioned his instincts earlier this week. You saw him tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, he is. He's just a natural football player. He's a naturally tough, instinctual kid, and he did. I mean, early in the game, we were talking about that at halftime. I mean, they're trying to run jet sweeps and stuff, and he's over there making the tackle on the sideline for 2 yards, and did a good job running the ball for us when he got in there. And he's definitely an addition that we're happy to have for sure.
Mason Drake, 22 of 27 by my count, 312 yards and 4 touchdowns. And he spread it out really nicely as well. What'd you see from him? And then, Brody Harbor bounced back in the second half. He has the 3 fumbles in the first half, bounced back with that incredible touchdown catch in the corner down here.
Yeah, he did. And Mason, we kind of gave him some freedom. I mean, there's 4 or 5 times we were supposed to run the ball, and he hit those passes, and some of those routes, he tagged them at the line, and that's what he's in there. I mean, he's a kid that can do that kind of stuff, and he did a great job. I mean, balls were in pretty good places. There's a couple times his big thing, he's learned to step up in the pocket a little bit better, and things like that. But for the most part, he had a great job. Brody, same thing I told him at halftime. I said, I'm not going to fault a guy for trying to make a play. He's trying to make some plays, and he's probably getting a little ahead of himself. But he, he's a guy that we're going to get the ball to because he can make plays. And just like right before halftime, just understanding the situation. We're going 2-minute-0. We've already got 15 yards. We got the first down. We don't have to fight for it anymore. Just go down. Let's line up and try another play. And and he's a young guy. And he's going to figure that out, and he won't make that mistake again. So and he did. He's a tremendous athlete, and we're definitely going to figure out ways to get him the ball, and he just got to settle in and know that he can make those plays. Offensively,
over 100 yards for Braxton Dale at that tight end kind of spot. And then have you ever seen a player make a play on a ball as he did in the linebacker spot, that one-handed pick? Yeah, that was a great job. And it's funny because, 3 years ago we went over there and had a shootout with Fairview, and it was 48-46. And they hit us on that. They'd motion a guy out of the backfield and run that seam route. And I gave Coach Hurlinger, I'm going to give him a hard time. He was our Mike linebacker then, and he wasn't covering that seam route. So Braxton did a good job, made a heck of a play. Braxton, he's a guy that, he's going to be around the football and defense, and he's going to be a guy that's going to make plays if you get him the ball around him on offense. And so making that catch doesn't surprise me, but it was a great job by him. Last one here. You go on the road for a couple of games here, but just talk about the atmosphere, home opener. You couldn't hear yourself think sometimes out here. The crowd was phenomenal. Yeah, it's been great. And every year, just more and more support from the community, guys, people showing out for the game and coming up and did a great job. And having people out and being loud and biggest thing, the thing I love about our stadium, is it's only about 10 rows high, but it goes from end zone to end zone. So it doesn't matter where you go, you're going to be hearing people. And I love this place, and I love Perry. And nights like this, it can't get much better. Getting a win and having crowd out here supporting us, and it was a great night. Well, Coach, we really appreciate it, and congratulations on week one. Thank you very much. There you go. That's Coach Cole, and 39-8 is the final score.